Hi, friends! Happy summer! It is Creative K coming to you with her summer 2026 video. I did for this one a beach theme. So I'm going with my three S's that says beach summer to me. And that is sand, sea, and sky. So we're going light browns, for the sand color, a goldy type of brown, which evokes the beaches of my birth country. These are the colors that you will find a lot on the beaches back in my homeland. So to me, that gives the sand. And I have the blues for my sky. Those are in my cabinet over on the side, which I will bring out. That will give me the sky and the water. So sand, sea, sky. So we're going watery tone blues, oceany type greens and blues, because the ocean tend to be blue, some spot, very jewel tone, green, mossy, darker tone for the algae and everything else that grows on the beach. And of course, we have the sand, we have our seashell, we have sea glass, everything. So I threw a little bit of everything in this video. I will go around as usual and show you off my different vignettes, how I pulled it together, where the items came from, and of course, just my little chitter chatter and drawing you into my look and how I did my upstairs family room as usual. I love doing this room because of the big window and all the light that I get, so I don't have to fight for lighting because I'm not very technical. So I'm not one of those people who can do crazy technical videos with all kinds of effects. So my effects come from nature. So I have to stick with that, stick with what I know. As I always say, this is reality YouTube. There's no help here when I'm doing my looks. So I will show you off everything that I did. And if I could get my thingamabob to move with me. So in the cabinet, I have my vases of seashells. Each of these handpicked by me on beaches on my various holidays. These I can say probably Cuba, Mexico. There's one my morning walks. I would pick shells on the beach. I did leave some. Anyway, and like little things gathered. This is a turtle. Look like it's made from rock. It's very solidly heavy. Some items are just items that I bought in store. This is glass glass fish. See, I'm already talking nonsense and there's no editing. So yeah, so this I have here to bring my sea scheme together. So I have sea items, land items, sky items, my various artwork that I pulled from different rooms because, as you know, I just go around the house and pull in things that I have already. Let me make sure before I say it whether or not any shopping was done for this video. Was any shopping done? Let me see here. No, just the items that I've have for a while from various thrifting and gifted items to me is all I use for this lovely video. So I'm going to go around and show you guys. I also went foraging, which I will throw into the video a little bit further, seen way down in a bit to show you I was actually on the beach foraging for sticks and those beach items that when the waves, the surf brings up and land on the ocean. So I have driftwood, just collected items. Like I said, most of the stuff that you're going to see in my vignettes were thrifted, found, picked up on the beach. So there's sand, shells, rocks, just regular items that you would see out and about. So it's not too store bought. It was curated over years of me bringing home random items. And that is what you are going to see throughout this video. So hang tight, stay tuned as I go around and tell you all about everything that's in my sand, sea, and sky beachy theme summer video for this month, July month. When August comes around and it's up to me again, I mean, trash all of this. When I say trash, put it away and pull something out and start again. And as usual, I dress for the theme. Yes, always dress for the theme. So I will go on and start with my enough, chitter chatter and start showing you the vignettes before this video is an hour long and you don't even know what I've done. So here we go. So as I was saying earlier, I'm gonna go through this first, the bookcase, and show you what I staged that with. So as you can see, I have on the top shelf my two vases of seashells. On the bottom, below that, I have my tray with a ceramic shell, a few real shells, my glass fish, the stone carved turtle. Down below that, we have my bowl with two little, I guess those are souvenir turtles that we picked up on, I guess, trips a few times when we travel, all your little tchotchkes that you bring home. I put them together so you can see them a little more, those two. And then just place those there. And then on the bottom shelf, again below that, those are some real seashells and a tray of mine that's also seascape themed. I threw that in there. And on the mantle, it's not Creative K if I'm not using my items that I already have. So these are a few of my purses. This straw, and then the color is right because of course these evoke summer and anything wicker themed as well. Beachy and summer is what we think of, picnic baskets, things like that. But this is another of my handbags that I place up there. These bottles, I thrifted these some time back, and they are glass. They have the right color. Fish, you can see that. And I put these, so I have two of them, one on either side. One of my glass bowls, sea glass, right? It gives the idea of sea glass because of the color and like even the rim, that jagged look of sea glass when it's been tossed around in the waves. And let me angle this a little more so I am not reflecting in the mirror. And here is, this was bought at department store. I guess, what is it? Is it an oyster or a clam? I don't know. And it even has a little pearl inside. See that? Perfect. So my idea that I came up with for this beachy theme is because I had all this stuff already and then I wanted to use them. And on the bottom of the fireplace, my faux fireplace, I have two of my vases. They have the sand color. I bring this closer so you can see. I have the color of like the sand I was talking about, that creamy beigey look. And this is a glass sea star. And I have another one over here. This one is a little harder to see, but there you go. And of course, this other vase has the right color. So I put that in. This is one of my scarves, again, because Creative K, she always uses what she has, right? From her closet, as I always say, from her kitchen, every part of the room, of the house, I go into the rooms and I pull items there that I already have, use those items in my look so I do not have to go constantly buying new things to make these videos, because then overconsumption comes into play. I'm going over here now to the cabinet, and here we have the blue items, right, for the sky and sea, and my thrifted things, all my little glassware, etc., that I have used to put into my cabinet, because this cabinet is mainly for staging. I have this cabinet to do my staging when I want to do my videos and items. So again, it's all glass items in there, blues and the greeny, watery colors that I put for this look to pull the scheme together. So all those items, again, nothing new, all stuff that I have in my storage that I pull out because I love color. So I have items in many color. And when I'm ready to do my looks, I just go into my storage and pull my scheme. This I brought out from my downstairs bathroom. It's a seashell shape picture. And on the other wall above the couch, this as well, because I have, I guess, I can see a seaside scheme in that downstairs bathroom. So these two pictures came from there. On the couch, that's what the couch is looking at currently. I put the blue blanket, again, to try to pull in the sea and sky theme with the blue. This is an old beaten up stuffed animal from when my kids were little. I think they bought this at the buck store, and the buck store is really a buck. It has seen better days, but it looks kind of cute. And then it takes the seriousness of the decor down a notch, so it's not overly magazine or curated look. I want it to be playful and fun. I'm all about playful and fun when I do my looks. I do not want ever my house to look like you can't sit there or I shouldn't go into that room. I want a home that is family friendly, comfort oriented. And on the for the cushions, that one says seize the day. I thrifted that. There's three of them. Two are over on the side chairs, which when I go there, I will show you those. And of course, I always have my pillows, and I just usually change out my cushion covers to match whatever scheme I am going with. So then if I swivel, I will come to the dining room in a bit. But for now, let's concentrate on finishing up the living room. There is the coffee table. It's in glass and you can see right through it. But I am actually showing you the coffee table. I have on there some, let me bring this thing down a bit. So I do not like to record with all these paraphernalia because they never cooperate. Either they don't cooperate, I don't know how to use them, something. So on my glass coffee table, which I brought in from my sunroom, I have a glass bowl, fill that with some, like I was saying earlier, sea glass. These I got from a craft store some summers back. They were in my storage. I pulled them out. Another glass plate. Vase filled with more of my shells, and of course I didn't have to change my rug since I'm down here. Let me tell you about that. This one I bought over Christmas because it went with my Christmas scheme, and so far it's been working well for all my other color schemes because look, it has the greens for the ocean look, and it's got the browns for the sand, and it just worked, so I did not have to change that. And I could keep going around the room. These chairs I brought in from my sunroom. So to pull in the wicker slash beachy summer feel, I swapped out my side chair and I brought in my sunroom side chairs and put these here. It's another of the thrifted pillow covers. Seize the day is what it says on there. I bring it closer so you can see. Read it for yourself. Seize the day. And I just covered up the seat cushion with, I'll show you. There you go. That's usually their colors. I just took some of my curtains and I put that over the seat and a new look. And there you go. Voila. Right? Again, creative K, using what I already have. No running out and buying new cushion covers just because I'm doing a new scheme. Oh, I need everything new. That's not me. So side tables, there you go. That's just a bowl with sand that I scooped up on the beach. And inside is river rocks. So I don't know why they call them river rocks because you can find them at any body of water on the shores. And these bottles I've used before in previous decor. I thrifted these at one of those rummage sales some summers back. Put those two together, and that side table is staged. On the bottom of it, I have these bowls. I have used them before in other videos as well. And that is what that side table looks like. I have this wicker table. I picked this up some summers back outside. A neighbor threw it out on junk day and I brought her home. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, so it was in storage in one of my spare rooms, sitting there collecting things. I just brought it out, staged it up nicely, and there you go. More rocks and shells and pieces of coral in one of my thrifted bowls that is shaped like a shell. And again, that is the reason why I decided to do a seaside theme, because I have so many pieces. Once I start pulling them out or going in to do another color scheme or decor look, I was like, I'm going to move this out of the way and move that. And I said, I have so much seaside scheme pieces. Why don't I just do a seaside look? So that is how it came into being. The other tables literally similar. I have another of the bottles. This one has a different shaped tree in it. And on this table, this bowl has sand and shells. The other had the river rocks. And I will stand back a bit and show you what the side look like. Continuing along course, the piano, I had to again pull that into the scheme, so I just put a few more of my items up on the top of it. This is just my hourglass with sand in it, colors right, placed it there. I took another of my big glasses, it's blue and green, perfect, and I just filled it with seashells. Place that on my little cake stand that has a color. So I pull the scheme in. I just put one of my blue vase here. This is very water scheme looking, so it was perfect. Threw that in, and that is how I just left everything that was back there. I was not messing with moving all of that. So I'm like, the shades are quite okay. I left the same picture and everything, and I was just, that was good enough for me, because sometimes I do a lazy style decor, okay? On the dining table, piece of my driftwood. I had these paperweights, massive paperweights that I've had for a very, very long time. And I just added them there. And that's a very simple look for my tabletop. I have this thrifted dolphin. Again, it goes with the scheme. And my green glass globe vase that I've thrifted way, way back. It's been in many videos, so you know I've had it for a while. And that's all I did over on the dining table, because I am considering doing a tablescape with this look. So if I'm planning to do a tablescape, it makes sense to just do it simple for the reveal of the room for that video. And for my side buffet, I removed all my teacups that are usually here, and I did a dry bar on this side. So I have a few martini glasses, a martini shaker, a little bit of drinks. I don't know, this must be tequila or something. I'm not a much of a boozer, so I don't know. I have my ice bucket, a few of my shot glasses, because they have beach theme and all of that on some of them. I don't know if you can see that properly, so that's why I threw them there. They kind of work. I have a little bit of rum from my country there. A few other rum bottles over here, because they have the right color scheme. They're probably empty, but they worked, and so I use them. And so there you have it, my little dry bar to pull my side table on the dining room side of the room into the look. Like I always say, whatever I do on one side, because the room is open concept, so whatever I do over in the living room area, I must repeat in the kitchen, because just this half wall separates the two rooms. So of course I have to go over into the kitchen and complement it with the other side. So literally it's the same color scheme. The blues, the light browns for the sand. So the counter, all my accessories on this side must of course, correspond. So my shelves, they are staged with blue and whatever greens and seafoam and whatever colors you want to call those. They are both mirroring the same accessory colors and color scheme as is over in the other side. Of course, again, a couple of my purses because I have to be creative. It is my name after all, Creative K. So there's my kitchen in the background, my two shelves. There's my island, same color, and you could see the dining room across the way. So everything just holds together. So when you spin in this upper floor, everywhere you look, the colors should be corresponding. And on my kitchen sink, I have a fish mug. I think it's a vase. It's my cousin's. She loaned it to me so I could have a few more fishy type scheme things to go with my color scheme. And here is a fish plate. That on the stove. Just put that on the stove to make the stove pretty and make sure it's also working with my coffee area. I stripped that down and just cleaned it up and just put a placemat that corresponds with everything. When I miss one area on this side, my other table across the way, it has some of the color scheme as well. So I have here, I've seen this many times as well. This is an oyster shell in pink. Some more of my seashells that I picked up, a little trinket bowl, huge chunk of sea glass. And I can't even remember where this came from. It's there. And so that is how I staged that little area. So yeah, just little vignettes everywhere of my color scheme. And I am going to make a little picture frame, not a picture frame, a little art piece, just because, again, it's Creative K. This is above the dining table. It has the colors. All the colors are right for this color scheme I'm going with, but I want to remove it and make something. I try to make something in each of my videos, pull the creative part of it in. So I have some driftwood. So give me 2 minutes to try and come up with something for my driftwoods, because I went foraging for those because I was determined to use some nature pieces, something that I create myself. And so this is my opportunity to see what I can do with all the wood that I picked up, little bits of driftwood. So I am going to bring them in, lay them on my island, and I have some small nails and glue maybe, and I'm going to make a little artwork piece and remove the picture above the dining table. This one, I'm going to remove that, and I am going to put my driftwood piece that I am going to create above there, and that will then pick up the long one that I put on the dining table. And of course, when I do my tablescape, I want to incorporate some of it in there as well. So this is going to help pull everything together, my little artwork. So hang tight. So I'm here on the beach foraging for driftwood for my Seaside theme video. My seascape, my 3 S's, sand, sea, and surf, I guess. Oh no, sky. Sky would be better. Sand, sea, and sky, as we're not surfing here. So yeah, I'm down on the beach foraging, trying to find driftwood. Family is with me, and we are picking up what we can pick up. Okay, there's my loving hubby with his mother load. The daughter is ahead, but she's just having a leisurely walk, not exactly helping with the foraging. So my beachside foraging is this so far. This I'm gonna use to make a picture frame, and I will use it to do a little driftwood frame that I'm planning to put above the dining table area, and use all these pieces to pull the theme together. My 3 S's: sand, sea, and sky. I got it correct that time. Okay. So here I am. I'm going to be working on that promised driftwood craft. So I want to try and make a frame to replace that one over there in the dining area. So I am going to try and do this. I have a few small nails, I have my hammer, and I have my glue gun. Wish me luck as I try to see what I can come up with this thing. So we will see how crafty and creative K can get today. Okay? So here we go. Let's see what I am doing. It's coming along nicely, as you can see. So far, there is my little creative piece. Let's hope that I have more still going. Happens when you forage. There's so much to pick up. Every little piece you want, because each piece is unique and looks different, and you want that piece, and you think you're finished. Oh, that one looks good. Oh, I can do something with that. So I keep going. Here's my hot glue, and I just keep finding new spots to fill in. Let's put a little bit piece more here and a piece there, and that's how you end up. Just wish me luck that when I pick it up, it doesn't fall apart. That would be the test. That's the true test. When I pick it up, if it's going to stay put or if it's going to fall apart on me. But I'm adventurous. I will trust myself that it will be okay. Where can I put this one? Let me see. Where's a spot that this could sit and not fall? It's taking me a while to find a home for it. Yeah, I think that looks good there. Oh, the hot glue is stringy now. Okay. Okay, so my driftwood craft is complete. Here it is. It's even holding together. I am going to take it over to the dining room, and I am going to remove that artwork that's currently sitting there, and I am going to hang this, my own little creative piece. And it's already falling apart. One of the pieces just clumped to the floor. Look at down there on the floor. I'm not joking. There's my piece that fell off. So wish me luck that it sticks up when I put it on the and I'm going to put it on above the dining room. Truth, we're gonna test out my driftwood piece. So first I must remove my store-bought. Oh, and this thing weighs a ton. Piece. I am going to get this out of the way. So let me temporarily rest it here just in case my driftwood artwork doesn't work. We already saw that a huge chunk of it fell off when I picked it up the first time. So here we go. I hope my picture hooks are in the right place too. Let me see. I think I am going to have to do a few finagling with this thing. I think I should. Oh gosh, it's fragile. It's gonna fall apart on me before I get it up there. Need to pull one of these out a bit, and then there we go. Pull this out. It's not staying, folks. I think my craft is failing me. See that one falling? Oh, it's falling apart. I have to. Okay, it's not my craft, it's my picture hanging. I have to pull out some of these. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, by this time, I swear it's gonna fall apart. Uh, and fingers. And there we have it, my driftwood, my driftwood artwork to complement my seaside scape theme for my summer look. So I'm gonna go around the room now and just show you my little vignettes quickly before my artwork falls apart. Hang tight!